What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What's going on? What is the tea? What is the business? Okay. What's going on, y'all? Now, I'm doing this before I go. Okay, I'm doing this live before I get the hell out of here because I have to go film today. I gotta go film today, child. Soon after this is over, I gotta head on and start filming and shit like this. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, I thought I was gonna take me a nap today. But I was supposed to go live soon as I got home from work, but baby, Bundy was already live. So I was just like, child, I'm not gonna go live while she live. I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of hours before I go live. Like I'm gonna have to wait a little minute before I go live. Now she's still live by the time I choose to get on live, then that's okay. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go on and do what I gotta do. But yes, I had to go on and do this now. For those of you that's asking me about chasing, stop asking me about chasing. Let me tell y'all, the only reason why, and I've said this 1,000 times, so that is the only reason why I'm saying stop asking me about chasing. Okay, here's the thing, right? So chasing LA has been late the last couple of weeks. That is the only reason why we have not done chasing LA, the chasing panel. We have not done it in about 4 weeks now because the episodes have been late. And during the time that the episodes were late, me and T would have to do Bill Collector the next day on Friday. So we didn't have no time to really, we couldn't do it on Friday because Bill Collective is on Friday. So it's just like, how are we supposed to do the panel? And then we couldn't do it on Saturday. We couldn't do it because T had Hard and Hustle Houston. We couldn't do it on Sunday because it's the Housewives of Atlanta. We couldn't do it on Monday because it's the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Couldn't do it on Tuesday because T and them had their panel of Hard and Hustle. Couldn't do it on Wednesday because of Roast Review. So the only other time we could do it is that day, which was Thursday. But by the time Thursday will roll around, the episode will still be late and it'll go back around like this. So that is the reason why we have not done the chasing panel in a couple of weeks, because we haven't been able to, because the episode's been late. Now, I know that they went on a week break. Chasing LA went on a week break, and now they're coming back tonight. Now, Jeremy got a live set for tonight. So I don't know if he's aware that Chasing LA is coming on tonight. I don't know. But since he got a live set for tonight, I'm not even going to bother trying to do no panel tonight. I just do it tomorrow because he already got a live set for tonight. So I don't know. But that's besides the point. But other than that, that's the only reason why we haven't done the chasing panel in a minute. Only because of that. That's the reason why. So hopefully it answers any questions involving the chasing panel, y'all. That's the only reason why we haven't done it, just because the episodes have been late as hell. So yeah, that's why. What else is going on, honey? We're at the 4-minute mark. Yeah, we're at the 4-minute mark right now. So I'm not trying to be here forever, y'all. Y'all know I'm not trying to be here forever. I ain't got much time. So let's get into it. Now, it's 4 minutes. So let me shout out my moderators that are here. We got Payne, we got Ravine, we got Aaliyah Brittany, and I think that boy Shan. And I think that's all of the moderators that we got here for now. Okay, so let me just tell you guys, right? So y'all know what to do. Make sure the chat is clean. Make sure that everybody is subscribing, liking the video. Make sure that everyone is engaging. Share the links that need to be shared. And not to mention, you guys, also be sure to time the people out if they're doing too much. Y'all ain't gotta ban them or block them, but time they ass out if they're doing too much. We don't want no damn distractions over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the show, y'all. Let's get into it. Today we here to talk about K Michelle and Shamea Morton. Now, K Michelle went live on TikTok in the middle of the night, and she was on there spilling tea about our girl Shamea Morton, honey. And I'm sorry, but I was listening to some of this shit, and I'm like, I don't really think that Kay is lying about this situation. I don't really believe she lied. But I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess. I'm I'm gonna go on to share my screen and shit so y'all can watch it with me. Cause there's no one out there that has the video in its entirety. There's nobody out there with the video with it in its entirety at all. There's people that got some of the video, then there's some people that got some other parts to the video. So it's gonna be broken down into pieces, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's get into the video right now. Okay. Let me see some here. Let me move this. Hey, buddy. All right. So let's get into the video.
Or me being sweet or, taking accountability. Right? Let me see if you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey. Oh, you're Miss FAMU. I was Miss FAMU. Yeah. Okay, so with this, then I'm going to go to sleep. Kind of beating around the bush playing. Okay, so listen to me and hear me good. If I have something to say to you, I might tweet it or whatever, or I might even talk to you about it eventually, but I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm going to see you for it. And I got into this cast and I met this lady, right? And basically, Shamea. And Miss Shamea had me fooled. Shamea had me fooled for a good one, honey. I don't like nobody to be bullied. I don't like anybody to feel like an outcast. And if you watch me through the show, the whole time I keep saying, well, I want to make sure ain't nobody bullied. I want to make sure ain't nobody bullied. But it's like people seem to have looked over me saying that. When my own castmates kept saying, it was their running joke. They kept saying that I was the only one taking up for Shamea like that. So I really felt like, in my heart, I was, for the first time, hanging with a female and really being a female's friend. And I'm going to listen to her and I'm going to have her back. And I'm not going to let anybody mess with my friend, okay? So as I'm watching and the season goes on, I'm just watching, there are a lot of things that I'm paying attention to that don't make sense at all. What doesn't make sense is you constantly telling me, oh my God, I hope you loyal to me because my friends don't want me to be your friend. Bitch, I don't care. I don't care who wants you to be my friend. I'm barely your friend. I didn't come to you to be my friend. You came to me. So every time you get drunk, you want to cry about your ex-friend. And every time you get drunk, you want to make me feel like I have to have allegiance to you in this friend circle. Honey, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a grown woman. Don't nobody lead me. College educated, her own queen, TV shows, albums, all that don't even got nothing to do with it. What got to do with that and what I'm trying to prove is I'm a leader. And I don't have to be led by anybody. So for you to keep saying to me in front of the assistant, see, this is where the proof starts. In front of the assistant and everywhere, you keep telling me to be loyal to you over and over again. I don't have any plans but to be nothing but nice to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like you. I think you're a cool chick. Whatever. But at the same time, I'm going through my own stuff. I was going through surgery, tubes, everything coming out me. I'm going to be your friend, but I can't get in all your nonsense. This is my first season, first time being in this girl group. I don't want to be in no mess. So I'm still your friend. I'm still your friend. All the way down to let's wear matching pajamas. That's where you pushed it, bitch. I never wear no matching pajamas with you. I ain't that type of girl. So I just started to know some things like within the friend group that didn't seem right. So I backed away. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't do nothing. I backed away. I just spent my summers hanging with Kelly. And I don't think anyone will ever understand what a thorough woman Kelly is, honestly. So I spend my days minding my business, doing my work, actually having a career, doing things, okay? Getting ready for the album. And I just don't want to be around you no more. And we'll talk about those things after Sunday's reunion. Some more. So imagine you minding your business, you and your assistant, y'all want to go out to eat. So you go out to eat, a couple other people go, and your friend, Shamea, calls me and she says, hey, we're done with the concert. So get this right. We dropped Shamea off at the concert, okay? Why? This is where she says, I asked to go. Y'all, I don't mean no disrespect, but look at me. Think about how I act. I have a blast. People, you just have to know me. Y'all know damn well I ain't asked to go to no Charlie Wilson concert with no candy. For what? No disrespect, but for what? Like, okay? None at all. So I just drop her off. So I'm dancing and doing my thing and everything. And you're gonna let me tell you the story. You're gonna stop giving me them songs. I'm going to sleep. So I'm having a good time. And I got a phone call. And the phone call is from Shamea. And the phone call says, hey, me and my mama, can me and my mama come? I say, yeah, your mama can come. Fine with me. I'm drinking, I'm chilling. I see her come in, she got on a white suit. God forbid, I said they were pushed up. God forbid. All right, they wasn't pushed up. So she say they was just sitting almost to her chin then. They wasn't pushed up. So I'm not here. She looked pretty. I'm not here bashing nobody, mama, or none of that. I'm still sitting here minding my business. I ain't went to see nobody. I ain't done nothing. I'm just sitting here, y'all. Me and my friends, Kima with me, everybody with me. And, you know, her mama come and lean over me. And she say, stop trying to make my daughter be friends with the other one. Because the other one is a Jezebel like her mama. Jezebel, lady? Jezebel. Child. I can't make this up, okay? So I'm just like, okay. So we're here for a good time. I don't want to be in it. I'm saying I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be in that. So she even FaceTimes the daddy. Okay? Then proceeds to tell me all type of stuff, which I will not do. And, you know, say that she told me Portia's mama did. I will not do that to Miss Diane. So I will not continue on into that. So she keeps going about this loyalty thing, y'all. Keeps going and going and going. My assistant goes to the bathroom. Because, you know, girls, you don't go to the bathroom by yourself. It's just not safe. So my assistant goes to the bathroom. She in there crying to my assistant. She like, my friends don't want her to be my friend, and I hope she don't do me like the girls last season did me. I hope she got my back. I hope she loyal. My assistant Kalani is already used to hearing it because you say it so much. You say it so much that my own mama know that you say it so much, because every time you say it, I call my mother and say, don't you think this a weird chick? Don't you think something wrong? Whew, so that makes me uncomfortable. And at that point, I look at you differently. At that point, after hearing your story about what every person in this friend group has done to you and how all you got is me, that's a lot. So I still don't say nothing. I still don't say anything. I'm still trying to deal. And it's in it. And I really just didn't get tired until her Carlos King interview where she acted like I was lying. And she literally said that I asked to go to a.
Now, remember, I said that there was no issues between these two women until Shamea did the interview with Carlos King, because they was still hanging out together. They was still, fucking with each other a little bit. It was no issues. So I told you motherfuckers, that there was no issues between the two of them up until Shamea did their damn interview with Carlos King. That is when the issues started. Let's continue.
A constantly said that I asked to go to a concert with Candy now. And when I couldn't come, I was mad. Bitch, who are you talking to? I can go to a Charlie Wilson concert whenever I want to. He done tweeted me. You can pull it up for a feature. He's one of my favorite artists. So what are you talking about? It just don't make no sense. So you over there sitting over there on Carlos King thing. I'm like, you gonna do this before the reunion? So me and Shamea, she wanted to meet up. Because she wanted to, let's get on the phone call first, right? So when her mama leaves and we all leave this club this night, I'm like, I never want to hang with this lady again. Something is wrong, okay? So I'm staying my distance. She calls me and say, hi, Candy knew that I was saying that or whatever. I said, what, Shamea? Well, I was just saying, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings because you was upset or you was crying. I was just saying that y'all would get along so much. Y'all would be the best of friends. Y'all talented. You're pretty. She like you. You like her. I'm like, what does this have to do? Why are you being messy, Shamea? What are we even talking about? Yes, this is a pretty woman. Yes, she has success. Me and this lady have never had a problem. We're in the music industry. We've never had a problem in over 10 years. So what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing telling her and telling them, Rashida and them, telling these girls that I want to hang with them? Out of all of these years, I done got away from that. You didn't come into my life and you telling these girls I'm asking to hang with them? You out your fucking mind. You are out of your mind. So I'm telling her, I never said that. I never asked you. I never asked you to go to, I don't even talk about these women. Well, I'm sorry. She always sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted us to be cool. All to be cool. You wanted us to be cool. I don't have no problem with these women, but I don't want to be their friend either. I got my friends. And the heck and the trauma and the years of therapy, even being shook up about being in this group, still is a lot to me. It's a lot for me. And you take that to try to hook me up with them without me asking you? Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. So by the time I get to the TV show and we being asked questions, that's when I say, I don't want to hear no more about no candy-coated nights. Candy-coated clicks. That's when that happened. And I said that there wasn't no disrespect towards Candy. It was just, I'm tired of Shamea talking about this to me. Why is she making it such a big issue? Me and these girls don't have a problem. Shamea, why do you want this problem so bad? So I just knew something wasn't right. And I can look at comments and look at people. It's okay. You don't have to like me. Y'all don't have to like me. Like, some people like some people don't. But you'll give me my credit for being thorough and being able to stand on my own. You'll give me my credit for being a great mother. You'll give me my credit for being a good businesswoman. Hopefully, I'm a pretty okay wife. You can ask him about it. But I don't play the little girl games. I'm grown. I don't do that. So to have a whole picture painted of I'm crazy. Yes.
Patient is extremely frustrating.
Muted. Okay, so there is another part to this that I saw on Twitter, and I actually retweeted it. So let me go to it so I can put it on my screen. Let me get right to it, y'all. Hold on. Cause it's other parts of this or whatever. It's other parts of this that I saw. Let me go to my, where's my repost?
A couple other people go. And your friend.
Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second.
So you go out to eat. A couple other people go. And your friend, Shamea, calls me and she says, hey, we're done with the concert. So get this right. We dropped Shamea off at the concert. Okay? Why? This is where she says, I asked to go. Y'all, I don't mean no disrespect, but look at me. Think about how I act. I have a blast. People, you just have to know me. Y'all know damn well I ain't asked to go to no Charlie Wilson concert with no Candy. For what? No disrespect, but for what? Like, okay? None at all. Oh, let's get on the phone call first, right? So,
I think I already
when her mama leaves and we all leave this club and got away from that. What are you doing? What are you doing telling her and telling them, Rashida and them, telling these girls that I want to hang with them? Out of all of these years, I done got away from that. You didn't come into my life and you telling these girls I'm asking to hang with them? You out your fucking mind. You are out of your mind. So I'm telling her, I never said that. I never asked you. I never asked you to go to, I don't even talk about these women. Well, I'm sorry. You know, she always sorry. I'm sorry. I just, without me asking you, yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. So by the time I get to the TV show and we being asked questions, that's when I watch someone tell another woman, this lady is a journalist, supposed to be, which her job, I could have had that job. This lady's a journalist, so she say. I'm going to call her cheap labor writer. And she asks another young woman. Well, she tells her, you know, K. Michelle said, girl, if you don't get somewhere and finish your breakfast and read a book. K. Michelle said. What K. Michelle say? What she said? Okay, Michelle say, that you a mean girl. Now, when did I say that, bitch? When? When did I say that? Just when did I say that? Go read something. Sick of it. Sick of it. Sick of it. So the other person responds back. Oh, we've seen her. And and she's a mean girl. First place, I'm about to be stunning you. Think you're a great writer, great artist. You do shows together, you and Scapegoat, I go, and vice versa. And we sing those songs. Really don't have a problem with you. Really even respect your business. But you were so quick. Soon as she told you, Kay said this about you, didn't even give me the benefit of the doubt. You wanted to say something about me crazy because you said it too quick. But that's okay. I still respect you. I'm still a woman.
Okay. I want to say if is there any more, because like I said, this this TikTok live has been cut and screwed and chopped and shit into different things, and I just want to know, is there anything else? I think this is the one I did. This is the one I was trying to get to right here.
So to have a whole picture painted of I'm crazy. Yes, I am crazy. But I think every lady around me and a lot of people that know me for years know my heart and know who I am, you know? So I kept on trying to understand, why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? Y'all, listen. This the same girl. When we first started to be friends, take it. I didn't call nobody to come be my friend to film with me. I didn't call her. She called me. She was chasing up after me. Oh, she had to be my friend. I was new on the show. So she was chasing up after me. So I just had to start backing off because I started to see some things. And I didn't come bash her to y'all. I did not deal with it the whole season. And even at the reunion, I'm still taking up for her. I got tears in my eyes. Y'all know I be crying when I be mad. I think y'all think I be crying when I be hurt. Sometimes I cry when I'm mad. That happens a lot. But it just has to stop right now because I'm not finna be your storyline. You're gonna have to beg Portia again. And I don't know what she gonna do. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing the back and forth with you, ma'am. So to sit up here for 2 days and watch your little manipulation unfold, that's crazy to me. You really are dangerous. You really are. You are dangerous. So we get to a table. Shay want to meet before the reunion, okay? We sitting there at the table. It's like she trying to figure out what I'm going to say at the reunion. So I'm basically telling her I'm going to say what I want to say. Oh, my mama got there at 2. I got there at 1. And I said, girl, I don't care what time your mama got there. She should not have been there talking about a child. And she shouldn't have been there begging me to be your friend. You got Jesus. You don't need me to be your friend. So, and if I'm your friend, if I say I'm your friend until I'm not. I'm loyal till I'm not. So, to have all this going on and leading up into the reunion, pay attention because y'all like to get a little biased. Am I saying a word? Nope, I'm not saying a word. Still. She's steady doing interviews. Trying to change the narrative, saying stuff like, go watch him. I can't make it up. saying, Kimberly, it's okay to be friends with everybody. Or saying, you don't have to jump teams. Let me tell you, that baby girl is manipulative. And it got to be a bigger, like, health issue, you know? It got to be like a health issue. Because, honey, what are you going through for all of this? Right? So, think about this, y'all. You out here telling these people I ain't got to jump ship and all of that. When you know why I don't mess with you. And I ain't been disrespectful to you. I just stopped talking to you. But you steady poking. You steady poking. Poking and poking at me. One of our other dear friends said, all you do is poke, you know? Poking and poking. Where my little thing at? I want to get my little screw head in. But poking and poking. And I'm trying my best just to be, you know what I'm saying? Just to be quiet. Because anything I do, y'all gonna say, oh, K crazy. But everything I do and everything I say, it always comes true. It might not come true today. It might not come true in a year. It always comes true. And my husband always remains, K, long as your heart good. Long as you come the right way. We ain't worried about nothing else. So, we at the table. I'm sure this is what y'all want to know. See if I got a little. I ain't even got no more for the juice. Hold on. So we at the table before the reunion. This girl trying to tell me what to say. Who you talking to? Like she trying to coerce or say, just see what I'm going to say for the reunion. Baby, you're not finna tell me what to say at no reunion. You're not finna tell me what to say nowhere. Who are you who are you dealing with? I am K. Michelle. You ain't finna tell me nothing. Girl. Don't let this change. This change have changed. You better go Google. You better go hit play on the DVD player. And remember, because she's still tucked in there. So as I'm listening to her say stuff, I say, I know what you told me. And she like, no. I said, no, I know what you told me. And I had one cup of Jack Daniels, so I knew I was mad. So she said, I was like this. Man, I hopped up. I was like this. You're a little lying something. Like you'll do anything to people. You make up stuff. You forget what you said. You apologize real quick after you done the damage and forget what you said. I've been here riding so hard for you. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you, Shamea. Nobody. But what do? Soon as I wouldn't say what you wanted me to say, or you got scared because, honey, I can vindicate some things. But see, I don't want to have to do that. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If you keep playing with me, I got a person I need to act. And see, and unlike them, they've known you for years and years and they want to, save you. Honey, it ain't even been a whole year. And I done seen who you are. I ain't no snitch, but don't push me. All right? So, when I stop talking to you, it is never because I'm being petty. I leave you alone, let you go on your way. If I stop talking to you, it probably is something. It really is. It's probably something. To even sit on a radio station and act like I was in a physical attack. Really, Karen? me hopping up, slapping the table, doing this, saying you a liar and you need to get it together. No, I'm cool. And that's one thing I am. And I take a lot. She crazy. But you can't be a mean girl. Definitely, I can't be a mean girl the way I was bullied through this city about abuse. People tell people not to do my hair, laughing at me like the scarlet letter was on my back when I was in Atlanta. Yeah, so we're going to stop that. I don't take no mess, but I love people. Will give people any and everything. So I learned my lesson. I came in looking for friends. I thought I had a friend. I started to see some things that were triggering and unhealthy for me. I didn't want to do it. And I watched my friend get on TV and try to set it up for y'all as if I jumped ship because I didn't want to be a friend no more. I hadn't talked about it or nothing. And I watched all of that. And now I want to know something. Somebody said something. No, what the fuck did nobody say nothing? You just need somebody to say something so you can have something to say. Don't be a lame like that. I would not want to be that type of lame at all. So, night. Ain't you from Memphis? Uh-huh. New Orleans? Uh-huh. I will be in New Orleans. What you said? I would like to answer. Why didn't you clear up the fight on the show? Because it wasn't a fight. We said everything that happened. That me and her got into it when we were done filming. Yeah, that didn't happen during the show. We got into our verbal altercation after we were done filming. And that's why I'm here to clear it up. Yeah, that happened after. And that was just a bunch of yelling. And I feel like that was the first time she was like, oh, that's the K Michelle. Yeah, she's still down in there. I've been giving you grace, Lord. Been giving you grace. Hallelujah. I done gave you grace. I'm not giving you nothing. Don't exist to me. That's a wrap because you do some low down stuff. I'm really pissed. You just sat here and started all that stuff with me and that girl. And probably them other girls too. You got me once. You won't ever get me again though. You got me once. You'll never get me again. And keep going. Because the one person in your life that you don't want to know something, I got proof. Not no shouting out on a reunion couch. I got real proof. So you keep playing with me. See you later. See you later. See you later. See you later. Girl, hang it up. Ain't nobody Portia lapdog. Me and Portia fight with each other all day. Who else lapdog you want to be? Y'all been saying lapdog. Ain't y'all been saying it for like 3 years? It don't even sound right. Bitch, I'm me. Been her. Gonna fight with everybody. If I feel like it, gonna love on everybody if I feel like it. You got to chip that one on out somewhere because that don't even sit well with me, baby. Okay. Love you, babe. That don't sound like me at all. All right. Bye, y'all. It's been nice doing business with you. I thank you for my tea.
Now,
Thank you.
I think that there is another part because another blog is posting it. So let me get that real quick before I give y'all my final thoughts on this. So give me 1 second because I think it's up here somewhere. Let me see. Okay. Let me play this one and then we're gonna close this out because I have to go film, y'all. So hold on.
Do you understand? Do you understand how many women every day go through jobs where they are being called, it's a colorist situation for them? And for you to play that card, that's a deadly card. Like when I went through my abuse, when I saw women would play with abuse, I didn't like that because it was women like me really going through abuse and no one believed us. So once you get messy and you've got everyone mad at you and you can't keep up your lie, then it's colorist. No. So just go and get ready for whatever big old dramatic story or lie you're going to tell. But I don't want no parts of it. No parts of it one bit. You hear me? Because you are dangerous. It's one thing to be funny, evil, and mean, but the plotting, the manipulation, the things you do, all that stuff you did to get under Portia's skin, all that stuff you was doing to get under mine. I see it. I'm from Memphis. How long you thought you were going to get away doing that? I'm from the street. How long? I'm comfortable now. I'm comfortable now. And I see it for what it is. I come in peace. And I'm going to do my job. All of the many jobs I have. But I want no parts of you. And yeah, I said it. Got proof. Not no shouting out on a reunion couch. I got real proof. So you keep playing with me.
I think that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on this situation. Now, this is coming from someone that loves Kay and Shamea. I see wrong in how both of them are handling this situation, right? I think that Shamea pretty much created a fire by even telling her that this lady's ops don't want her to be friends with K. Michelle. And if K. Michelle is telling the truth about Shamea constantly saying that would get on anybody's motherfucking nerves. Because I promise you, it'll get on mine. You ain't got to keep on telling me that a bitch don't want to be my friend. I'm your friend. I ain't got to be friends with you. I mean, I ain't got to be friends with your friends. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about your friends. I was already aware of who the fuck you cool with before I started being friends with you. So therefore, don't tell me what them bitches want. I don't give a fuck what they want. Don't tell me what they want. Don't tell me how they feel about me because I'm already aware about how they feel about me. And I honestly and truly don't really give a fuck about how they feel about me. Like, I really don't give a damn about how these hoes feel about me. So if them your friends, them your friends. But I don't want to be friends with them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to see them. Okay? That is fine with me. I don't give a damn. You know, that's just the way I would feel about this situation, to be quite honest. I would feel some type of way too if Shamea was sitting here trying to make me be friends or trying to get me to be cool with motherfuckers that don't like me. Hold on, y'all. Because to be honest, it ain't like the history ain't out there. It ain't like you don't know the history with me and these people. It ain't like you don't know that. Everybody and their mama knows the history between me and these girls. You know what I mean? Like, y'all already know. You already know that. So why are you even telling me what these motherfuckers is saying? You're poking the bear by telling me that these girls don't want you to be friends with me. That ain't nothing I would have told Kay if I'm truly trying to be friends with her. You feel what I'm saying? So that would have pissed me off. Don't be trying to get me to be friends with Candy. I know that she friends with them people. Don't get me to be cool with them folks. I'm not interested in no friendship with them. However, right, K Michelle, you are at fault because of a situation like this. You know, as well as I know, as well as everybody else know, that Shamea hangs out with the girls that you don't fuck with. We already know who's in that clique. Some of these girls that's in that clique don't have nothing to do with what happened in the past, but this is the clique that Shamea hangs out with. And I seen all them girls when me and Jamie that's me went to Candy's thing. It's Candy, Toya, Rashida, Shamea, Monyetta, Lena, Monica, Tiny, I think Tierra Monet hang out with them. Akila hangs out with them. Like all these girls. That's pretty much all of the people. Most of the people really. That's in that whole crew. The only two people that really did something to you in that crew is really Toya and Rashida. So by you saying Candy Coated Nice or Candy Coated Click, you saying that there wasn't no disrespect to Candy, but that's automatically disrespect to Candy because you mentioned her name within this shit. Like you pretty much grouped her with all the rest of these girls that you actually had issues with, in my opinion. So my thing is this. If you know you weren't trying to disrespect Candy, you could have said you and them two girls that you hang out with. You didn't have to say Candy Coated Nice. You didn't have to say Candy Coated Crew. You didn't have to say the Mean Girls of Atlanta. You should have just said the two girls that you had the motherfucking issue with. Number 3, I would never want to be friends with somebody that is so tight with my ops anyway. Love Shamea down and all that other shit, but baby, I won't want to be friends with them girls no way, and I know that I won't even want to be friends with somebody that's friends with my ops like that, baby. I wouldn't even want to be. And then not to mention, when it comes down to K Michelle, you're not making yourself look bad. You're not making yourself look good because you're threatening to reveal and expose so-called tea that you got on Shamea. And it feels like this is something that you've been wanting to bring up. And to me, I always say, I don't give a fuck if we fall out. If you told me something in private, if you told me something in secret, it's going to always be a secret with me because I'm loyal like that. That's just what it is. Everybody don't see it the same way that I do, and that's absolutely fine. But if you told me something, whether we fall out or not, I ain't never going to tell nobody what the fuck you told me. I ain't going to never put that shit out on blast. Because if I was talking about bitches with you when we were cool, when we fall out, I ain't finna go to them same bitches and tell them what the fuck we done said, what the fuck you said about them, because I was talking about them right along with your ass. So why would I ever do that? So you're not making yourself look like you're trustworthy either, because now that you mad and you feeling some type of way, now you ready to spill tea. That's not a good situation. I've seen people that I was once friends with that would get on Facebook and say some shit like, you don't want to fall out with me because, baby, if you fall out with me, I'm going to tell all your business. I'm going to tell everything that I know about you. So all it takes is for us to have a disagreement or a falling out for you to run and go tell my business. That means you was never a motherfucking friend to begin with. If you can spill all that tea that you knew about me to motherfuckers just because we ain't cool no more, that ain't real to me. I don't like that. I'm just being real. I don't really like shit like that. That's just the way that I roll. I don't do that. Honestly, I told you guys that K Michelle and Shamea was in trouble from the moment Shamea did that interview with Carlos Kane. When she did that interview and insinuated that Kay was lying on her, but then in the same breath, you want to sit up here and say, well, I still want to get to know her. If K Michelle is such a liar and she's lying on you and she's lying on your mom and all this other stuff, why do you still want to be cool with her? Then you went on Watch What Happens Live and you said that she was jumping ship and all this other shit. So at that point, Kay had not said anything about you. The only thing that she did was unfollow you on social media. That's all she really did. But you went on your interviews and you was talking about her. So it is what it is. So to be honest, I know that a lot of y'all are just focusing on K Michelle and her past and what she did on Love and Hip Hop, which a lot of the stuff that y'all are saying is valid, but it doesn't take away from the fact that Shamea is also doing weird shit as well. The way that this whole shit came about with her telling K Michelle that shit that her friend said was actually weird as fuck. So to be honest, there is no innocent party here. No one here is the perfect person in this situation. Everybody is wrong. Kay got some wrong, and so does Shamea. And I don't see neither one of them. I don't see no coming back for neither one of them in this situation. They just need to leave each other alone. And this is coming from a motherfucker that like both of them. So at the end of the day, they both doing weird shit, in my opinion, and that's just what it is. And I'm not necessarily mad at K Michelle for coming out, clearing everything up, but you also have to take accountability, K Michelle, for the things that you said, which is the reason why people were tying Candy into this whole Mean Girl stuff, because you called her name. You said Candy Coated Nights, Candy Coated Click, all that. So when you say that, you're involving that lady in there, girl. You're involving that lady in it, and you just got to be for real about that. You involving that lady in it the moment you say that. So yeah. So I don't know. That's it, y'all. That's all I really got to say about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here because I gotta go film today, and I'll talk to you on the back end. I'll holler at you later. We had over 200 people up in here. I'll see you guys later on today. All right. Holla.